With that, we are up and going here. Hello, everybody. Don't mind as I fix a couple things here on stream, but as I'm fixing it, hello, we are back with Runarcana, Dark Rebellion, episode 4. Go ahead and fix that. And with that being said, though, we come back here in today's episode where I will say so far it seems like we might be missing a couple people here, but it's all good because we'll still keep it going. A rebellion doesn't stop, nor does it sleep.
Oh shit, no.
You're putting yourself out more.
I have like confetti. No, we made it worse.
Yeah, red confetti made it way better. Anyways, with today, I would usually the moment start with like let's give it a juicy detail, but you know what? I'm skipping that a little bit here because I want to get right into it. That being said, you all have been left off last time with choosing that of a mission of sorts, leaving it up to fate. And you know what fate has decided? They decided to go to the farms, check out on the farmlands, figure things out. Now, here's the question though that I have to relay back here because as I said I was going to let you all know, but still give you the choice at the beginning of today's session. You all had the ability to go to the farm. To the two different places. And I said you guys could either split up or you could just go there as groups, however you want to do it. You had the choice of going and find and basically going to where one of the farmers had left to one of the farmers had pretty much potentially set up that of a new place to go for that of maybe themselves, their families, however it would be. But you know of the place, which I say know of as in you were told where to find them, and maybe you could talk to them, see what happened, or you could also just go straight to the uh quote unquote abandoned farmlands.
So we either go try to find the person or we go to the farmlands is the choices basically.
You could go to the town or the abandoned fields is what I heard, essentially.
Not the town. It is one of the farmers had pretty much had left the abandoned farmlands and pretty much set up like almost like a side home, you could say.
Yeah, so we go to find this person in his little place he set up, or we just go to the abandoned farmland. Okay.
I will say the purposes of also of the purposes just of making it easier and simpler as well. I'm going to say for the sake of today, Dooley's has decided to stay behind to pretty much check out the children a bit more and try to see if he could figure out anything as, you know, being a doctor would be.
So go visit the guy.
Ian being still heavily injured, basically is also not able to really join you all, so it would be just you four.
Okay, so choices have to be made.
I'm casting my vote for going to see the dude.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Rodex will just kind of not really say anything. He'll just kind of give a look to the two people who did vote for this mission.
Well, I guess that's a majority.
I do not hear any counter boats, so
So as
Also,
so as a group, you guys want to go ahead to the person, like.
Yeah.
All right, Becca, what are you saying?
what was that? Also, I definitely should not be the leader to talk to people. I have gathered recently that I may not be as eloquent with my words as I would like to believe.
have you thought about drinking some more to loosen up your tongue?
That is not a good no. It just gets worse. Believe it or not, I am actually filtered right now. That will go out the window.
You have a filter. That's
Did you
interesting.
not wish to go recruit these people to help the children?
What no, I'm saying is maybe you shouldn't let the obvious drunken sailor try to use charisma, for lack of a better word, to try to persuade people. Yes, I would still like to get people to help, but I don't really feel like I am the best option at talking to try to convince people to do this. I mean,
We
shit, I can
already let
arm
the
wrestle
drunken
them.
we already let the drunken sailor pick the mission. Why not let him talk to people? Go on.
All right, works for me then.
I mean, I only know how to recruit people into the military. I doubt it's the best approach for recruiting people to help children. At least I think.
What about you, John? You're a better talker, more eloquent. What do you think? This is not looking good.
Joe's,
I gotta let
Joe's
Whippy
looking at
affect
the
Okay.
stars.
it.
Okay. So,
All
what
right,
are the
well-
chances that the people have heard the news about our trials?
I don't know. Okay, but I feel like I'm like lower on the totem pole of that like hierarchy. Like obviously you're the leader of this mom, so like you're the worst person. No offense, I'm sure you're lovely.
What?
I haven't got to know you yet. But I'm just saying, I feel like I'm lower on the totem pole, so they might want to like, oh, he's not a genocidal maniac. He's just following
I-
the genocidal maniac. You know what I mean?
I am not a genocidal maniac.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
did kill like hundreds of people with your bombs. So
Not my bombs, the zombies' bombs. Anyway, I'm much more interested in killing the Ionians than killing our own flesh and blood.
well, I don't know what to say to that. But let's
Was it
not
too
kill
much?
any Ionians in the town if they're there. We're making
Hey.
friends. We're playing nice. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Rodax, you wanted to say?
Rodex has nothing to say. He's just gonna
Okay, cool.
be quiet during this whole process.
Do you drink, by the way? I feel like we haven't, connected on a personal level.
Do you have anything on
I do
you
not
anyway?
wish to connect on a personal level.
Well, that's very harsh. Do you drink though?
I do partake in spirits from time to time.
Very fancy.
So
You
as
want
you
drink?
guys as you guys
No.
are having quite a exploration of each other's drinking capabilities, I guess. I was going to ask, how do you all plan on getting there? I'm not going to say that this is going to have a big or small effect, but just in general, you guys don't have like you guys don't really have like any horses or like specific carriages. There's like
Okay.
one small wagon, but it's like one of those wagons that's like for like putting a bunch of wheat on and then like pulling it. Like the ones that you like drag with you.
Israel in the we're still in the castle, correct?
I mean, clearly,
Yeah.
Rodex thought was just, we was gonna walk there.
That's
Do
an
we
option.
even know where it is? Did we get directions?
Yeah.
Okay. How far would we know how far it would be if we walked?
From here at the moment, it'd be about at least a day's walk.
A day's walk.
Yes, Rodex fine with that.
Rodex, we could get closer on that day's walk.
I will mention that both of the places are both a day's walk from here because they are very near each other.
Oh, okay. Have you seen any like potential animals that could potentially carry carriages or be ridden on aside of that goose? I think it was a goose.
Listen, Raphael doesn't take the customers lightly.
Don't worry. I know a mouse, and I feel like they would get along swimmingly.
Was that a pun? I mean, I will at least say for that of animals around, there isn't like too many, at least around your immediate vicinity, that would be of any help. That of the FIL, I can tell you right now, being more of a guard goose, probably would not leave their post.
I'll be honest here, out of character, I'm very much surprised that Beckett didn't suggest Rodax to pull the carriage.
No, I was thinking about the goose.
Rodex literally would have palmed his face to the ground, like actually.
At which suggested the goose, are you pulling the carriage?
That would have been very disrespectful.
Well,
the answer is both.
Well, I guess we're walking there since, it doesn't appear to be that we have any transportation other than our two fine legs.
Downtown, walking fast.
So I guess we're walking, and I walk out the door. Dude, is there a map? Do I have a map? Or
I was about to say, is he the one with the map, guys?
Yeah.
Are we still in
holding it
Nox's
upside down
area, like Nox's land, basically? I guess I should say.
To all y'all knowledges, yes, you're still very much deep in Nox's land.
Did we get a map?
Would I just know of like what large animals just would be in the area? Could I make a roll for that, or would I just know of that?
I'm trying to think if you would even. I guess make
I'm
me
mainly just
either
like a nomad around. I mainly just roam around like the Noxus Plains areas and stuff. So that's kind of why I was wondering, like, would I just know of something that could be in the area?
Either make me a nature or survival check based upon the fact of your background.
Okay. All right.
Does Beckett know how to read maps? I mean, probably he's a sailor.
Honestly, I feel like nature fits this a bit.
100% he knows how to read a map. He's just fucking with you because he has the map upside down.
That's a bit worse.
Like, he's already memorized the map, but he just now has it upside down.
Oh dear fucking god.
13. I don't know how good that is.
You know that bait works on Yashiro, right?
In the immediate vicinity that you're in, majority of the beasts around you that you could even potentially try to get to help you are all like more ferocious beasts that wouldn't be worth trying to tame at the very moment.
Damn, okay, fair enough. That's fair.
It's like the area, the castle and everything. It's almost like there's like a circle around it, enough protecting it, but like anything outside of it, which is what you would be kind of like looking towards.
Yeah,
is like, I don't want to say specific creatures because there are certain creatures of certain places, but it's kind of like stuff similar to like the basilisk you saw. Like they would just straight up be more very much on the dangerous side. So walking is not a bad idea either if you're trying to avoid creatures on the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair.
I think walking is fine. Although I do not believe the sailor knows how to read maps.
That's a crazy
He's-
statement.
Why
How do
did-
you become a
He's already
sailor?
walked out the door
and
with
can't
the
read
map,
a
by the way.
Oh dear. Why did
Like,
we
he's
give
just-
him the map?
He's just assuming you guys are gonna follow him.
Wait, he has the map, but we should follow him. God fucking damn. Is everyone ready to follow the drunken sailor? We have quite a
Yes.
walk in front of us. Awesome.
I will follow him as well.
So, how will Quebec can read direction? No, I'm joking.
Don't make me roll!
Make him roll, make him roll, make him roll.
So I'm only gonna have you guys make one check here for the way of getting there. For getting
Okay.
there, I would like either you decide, I'll decide one person, or you all make a group check of I'm gonna say choices of survival or perception.
Oh, I'm good at
Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to. Why is my health?
You guys want to do the group check, or do you
Yes,
guys want me
please.
to, or do you guys
Oh,
want
no,
me to
sure.
roll?
You haven't
Are
really
you
had enough to-
scared that
the
God
hell?
is gonna pick you for the single check?
I can do the solo check if you guys want.
I
Nah,
vote the solo
No,
I
for
did
him.
you change anything about the shaman class?
I'm voting for the solo for you.
No. No.
I'm gonna let you all know that, by the way, for you, as we're going through today for your character sheets, if there's an issue on there, because I do see an issue with health on everybody's character sheets.
Whoa!
Yeah,
there-
my health is
Oh,
way lower than it should
I
be.
have
That's what I was
12.
wondering. I was like, what happened to my
They-
health?
It's because remember when I
I
was talking to
have-
you earlier, backers, I had to fix the foundry. So you're gonna have to kind
Oh.
of do a bit of fixing on that on your own, and I trust you guys to be able to do that on the
Oh
side.
my god. Okay, all right then. Okay.
Question: I have 0 out of 0 health. What am I?
I think you
An
need
enigma.
to basically re-level yourself. Because I think it's not giving us our leveled health is the thing. It's giving us like any health bonus we have from like feats or something. But it's not giving us anything from like just leveling up. I think is what's happening.
That is configure
What
health
if you remember
points.
what your health was? Can you just edit your health bar?
I don't remember what my health was. That's the problem. So I'm gonna have to redo this.
I remember because I took averages because I don't roll.
You said who rolls?
I think I did.
Okay,
average
wait.
as well,
I
but
took
still don't
also
remember.
averages. What is the fucking average for my class? I can't remember.
For the easy way, so that way you could do the averages, you could
Oh.
just go and just delete the
Wait.
class that you had, because it'll delete all the advancements you had and then re-put it.
No, it still says if you hit your little your settings button next to your hit points, it shows my current hit points is still 84.
No, mine is 0.
No, mine is 24. Yeah,
Okay.
and now it says I have 4 out of 4 hit. Do I just need to hold on? I guess I gotta. delete
Okay,
the
so
class and put it back
you
in there.
mean I'm needing to get rid of my class, and get my class back?
Yeah, as I said, apologies. I didn't know it was gonna do all that, because they love to D&D loves to mess with a few things.
Wait, I I messed up bad.
He said,
Oh,
"Oh,
God.
Okay,
was
so
that
I
bad as
leveled
mine.
down just to not fuck up everything, and then leveled up. And it doesn't do
messes up your-
anything.
Well, did it mess up your strength, dex, and cons?
Oh no.
That's what it did for
No?
me.
Oh,
Oh.
oh no. Oh,
It did, didn't
no,
it?
it didn't. It did fuck up my. Wait, huh? No, huh?
I think this is
Okay,
correct.
now my health is back right for level 1. Okay, so level up to level 6.
I need." You know what? We might take an early break here.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick 5-10. We'll be right back.
Hey, I have 25 strength. Yeah.
We're back in it. We're back in it, fellas. We're back. It's okay.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, no, I fucked up. No. Let me try again, okay? Please,
Not the
please,
blood
please,
confetti.
please, please. I can do it, okay? I have performance anxiety. I can't bring it up when people watch.
So, anyways, as everybody watches,
That was a good.
you guys, as I was asking before, either choose one person in your group or instead make a group roll of either perception or survival.
I'm voting for group check.
I vote John to do it.
I'm perfectly fine with doing it.
API das falsch ausspuckt.
I'll vote group.
Yeah.
Es hat auch einige, ich glaube 2 oder 3 Gespräche.
I'm pretty good survival check, but I'll vote group though.
There's 4 of you. We can't keep doing this.
Group survival, I guess.
Well, it's
Wait, hold
survival
on.
or
Wait,
perception,
do
so.
we
Or
do
perception,
survival as a
survival,
group? I
perception.
feel like perception as a group is probably better.
I would do perception, yeah.
No, you guys both have the
that's
choice of doing either.
Oh, okay.
I'll do perception then.
Yeah, that not one was looking ferocious.
Yeah, they're both a 6 for me. I'll do perception.
Man.
Ooh, 19. Take it. 25, right?
I might have to tell you, Becky, make sure you have yourself click.
Did I roll for someone?
It looks like Rodak's rolled, but I
Wait,
can see
how-
Rack.
Wait, how do
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Why am I on Rodex?
Everyone's
Remember
telling
to
them.
touch yourself before you grow.
Listen, it's just the pre-regulars. Either way, these numbers are fantastically high, so it's fine. It's fine. You guys passed the check with flying colors. Pretty much, I was just checking to see if there was going to be any difficulties of any unforeseen potential creatures or unforeseen pretty much any difficulties during travel. There's not any difficulties during travel. You guys all are walking, maybe talking. I'm assuming Beckett might, but like for the most part, everyone's on their merry way to that of a of pretty much what you come upon to be. Oh my goodness, I don't want to describe it like that.
Come on, do it.
Pretty much, it's like a small kind of farm, one that you would see from a very old cartoon that I will not mention, where it's like you just see the one kind of nicely wooden built house, the one farm, and what looks to be like some maybe like some animal pens around, very small animal pens, being that of, you know, animals that you'd see at a farm, pigs, cows. But I will also mention that of a very, very small crop field, though very much it does look like it's been newly made. I'm assuming everybody just sees this place because you don't see anybody at specific at first. So there is that of the small wooden gate at the front. Pretty much you just push it open. You guys can get in very easily. Where do you guys go?
Is there like a guy standing out there? Is there anyone out in the field, I guess?
There's nobody out in the field. There's nobody there's nobody except for animals out that you see. But you do see that of pretty much what looks to be like some type of small being, some small character that seems to be looking at you guys throughout a window, And when you notice them, they proceed to kind of like go back and like disappear into the house.
And Becky will just walk right up to the door and, hey, anyone in there? I saw you in the window.
Hold your horses, hold your horses.
We do not have any horses with us.
Gives him a thumbs up. My humor is rubbing off on the group.
Oh, sorry, I didn't make a change of
Oh
music
god,
here.
we're going to be so insufferable, I swear.
Face. I thought I had a picture for this, but instead we'll just use this one.
I'm not so sure about that.
Feel free to put yourself on the map if you want. This is more so for representation, but you lot proceed to come proceed to like dock. You hear the hold your horses for a second as the door opens up. You see that of a pretty much adorable looking citizen, nothing too out of the ordinary. Some there we go. I had to grab them. I'll make them big for you guys.
That sounds
Just,
so wrong.
Just
I
a
feel so immersed.
just a nice little man. Not little in the
How
way that
little?
he's small. He's like probably 5'5". You know what I mean? He's
And you're
probably
making big for us.
I make it big for y'all just to see him, a little bit of representation, so you can see. There's a guy that opens it up, basically in like that of white farmer clothing. He's got a little bit of facial hair, you know, a little bit of a head bandana, some sashes gotta help him. It looks like he's kind of a bit dirty, probably from a day's work. No matter how you put it, though, he looks at y'all. And he kind of steps back for a second, not like a full step, but almost like he just not expected to see quite a cast of characters. As he goes, well, hello there, how can I help you?
Oh, of course, friend, of course. Me and my traveling companions were coming down from down yonder over there. And we just happened to hear a fascinating tale. I gotta level with you, man. So here we were, you know, traipsing through the countryside, and we came across this castle, and then we came across this lady. Also, there was a teacher. She was really hot. That's not important to the story. But we heard about this town getting attacked, or something along those lines, by a bunch of dead people, or soon-to-be dead people. Really unclear about how that one is right now. But we also heard that you came from that town, and then wondering if we can find more information about that. And I will just like walk in, like he opened the door as I'm doing that, and just walk in.
Wait.
I am so sorry for the behavior of my companion. I thought he had better manners than to just step inside.
Hey, you want something to drink?
I am so sorry.
Well, just hold on for a second here. You give me story too big, very much too big for me to understand at the moment. But can you instead come to the I suppose dining room? Welcome in, I guess.
Of course, friend, of course. I knew I liked you.
he's
Oh.
he's a little bit intimidating. You can see with the fact that he's again 5'5" to this man who's probably around like what 7-8 feet.
About 8.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, friend. I would never hurt such a fellow like yourself.
Quite literally, the back pats look like it's hurting him.
Beckett, I think less rough sailor attitude is better here.
This is less rough.
Okay.
I mean, I could. You want me to, like, go back and try it again? Like, I could, like, break his door down and
No,
be
no,
like,
no,
"Where?
no,
What
no.
happened? What happened, man?"
No. I think he if we break up the story to be easier to digest, it already helps. What is your name, kind farmer? Let's start with that.
Make sure I say this right.
Uh,
The name is Radira.
What was it?
Radira.
Rodilla?
No. Radira.
I can't pronounce that. I'm gonna call you Rod, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him a bottle of booze as I sit down in one of his chairs.
Natsu, can you please write that name down for me?
Oh, that's no problem.
I don't want to end like back. I don't want to end like back.
Radira. Anyways, so do you all I would soon make more friendly people, considering you didn't immediately try to harm me or my family in any way. So I will introduce you to so far to that of my family, and listen to that of your stories. Whatever your reason you're here for, I assume it has nothing to do with taking my life, and I appreciate that as much.
Does that happen often that people are visiting you for your life, or?
He gives you a look, walks away.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Thin eyes. Yeah. Okay.
Come. As we proceed to bring out I don't have a picture for this, so just take another one. My lovely wife.
She looks really identical to you, man. Are you okay?
Oh, don't mention my lovely. Hold on, wait. With 2 children.
I gotta say the hair suits you all. What products do you use?
All natural.
Yeah, me too. I think it runs a hand on his bald head.
Torreya's and genetics, am I right?
Well, nice to meet you, Rod and Rod's family. But see, we came here though to find out like why. Okay, break it slow. Okay, dead people come to life.
Whoa! Stop right
You
there.
move.
Hold on. You don't speak about that around the children.
Oh, sleeping people come standing up, and you move.
Oh no.
You lost your farmer head. Does that happen usually?
It's been a rough day.
Okay. Don't lose your head, or what they say.
Anyways, this is my lovely wife, Nagata. We got Rome. Okay, Susan. Here you go.
Yep, John's
I
gonna
never
do
would-
what any sane person would do in this situation. He's gonna double check if he's hallucinating.
But there's no hallucination. Again, the pictures are just pictures here. The wife, the children definitely look different. This is what I was gonna mention here is the wife definitely seems to be just about like kind of as dirty as the husband, as the wife is. Looks like she's also been a big part of helping with that of the farmland. And she also at first after being introduced had brought out that of some tea for everybody to drink. I don't know. She kind of like pauses for a second, giving a small cup though to Rodex.
Oh, I didn't go in that. I'm pretty sure that house is not built to fit like an 11.
No. She saw you outside. It was like she kind of like went out there to give you a cup too.
Oh, I was kind of waiting for y'all to finish, but while they like went inside, I was just gonna kind of be looking around the like area.
Okay. Never mind then. With that though of everybody on the inside getting that of their cups, their cup of tea, even if they drink it or not. I was going to mention that one of the children, the boy at least, seems to have that of one eye that appears to be a little bit more white, almost as if they look like they were blind in at least one eye, as well as that of kind of a weird type of reddish kind of skin in like specific areas, as if they were scratching in different areas of their body.
Could I, based on my background, make a check on
Das meine ich halt. Genau.
what that
Das weiß ich, aber ich
is?
kein Cup of Tea. Das ist immer fair.
I can tell you right now, you have no idea.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. You know, it's really hard for me to not make any farm-related jokes, especially that's suitable for children.
So go off and go play, children. It is okay. We speak to that of these people here. Hopefully that will bring us no harm.
Grass. Das sind die-
I would never.
See, you would never.
That's
We are
lie.
good children. The children go off and proceed to kind of look like they're gonna go play, but they do kind of like watch back and forth here and there. Like they kind of like look back to try to like see what's going on sometimes.
Anyway, as our comrade was saying, we were on a carriage to some destination and were attacked by Walking Dead. And we have heard the rumors that they may or may not be spreading it across the country. Do you happen to know anything about it?
So we're gonna stop the nice music here.
God damn it. Also, we have
Absolut.
Rodira, we have Agatha, we have Rome.
Ach so,
What's the name
ich
of
hab grad nicht
the
verstanden, was du
last
meintest. Ja, der war richtig wild.
child?
Der war richtig krass. Das hat richtig Spaß gemacht heute.
Is it nameless?
No, it's named Susan.
Oh, Susan. I hate
I
Susan.
mean, Luca ist im
Whoa.
Moment auch nicht so gut drauf. Also
Just
ich fand,
children,
der
man.
ist auch-
Unreal.
Der ist irgendwie. Ich habe ja gestern.
Anyways, Rodira speaks and he proceeds to say, I am very unfamiliar with that of what you directly speak towards of your story, nor do I completely understand. But I understand at least this much of you're here for us for some type of answer?
Why'd you move?
The air shifts a little bit. You all speak about the recent move to here, yes? The one where we had left, where we can only assume there are dead left.
Why?
Well, why do you want to know?
Well, because we're a bit of a hired troop, you could say. A bit in our interest.
Higher troop, by what means?
Money? I'm not quite following. We were
Higher
having money.
by exactly who?
Oh. Well, of course, client, hiree, anonymity, and all that kind of stuff. So we're not really gonna divulge that. But I can tell
Then
you,
I can tell you, I don't feel like being very talkative with someone I may not know.
Well, let's just say we're not quite trusting the current leadership of Noxus and want to investigate why things are happening.
Oh,
And
why didn't you
we
just say
didn't.
that already? I would have been more of willing to talk at that point.
So
man,
I assume you know a certain lady with the metal horse.
Say what now?
too
Okay,
much, too
never
much.
mind.
Back it off, too much. Back it off.
I think you're misinterpreting. Basically, I'll put it very simple. Are you here under that of the Noxian military?
Do I look
Yeah,
like a
what?
Noxian military to you?
You can see Yashiro looking down at the slightly very dirty attire she's still wearing that has still decent amounts of traces of Noxian military. Um, you see, I was part of the military until I was put on trial for high treason. And I wasn't given a fair trial at that too, so
What
here
did
I
you
am.
do?
No. Maybe
So apparently they frame me as the leader of some rebellion, and
Rebellion?
I was tied into the bombings at Prime Noxus. Noxus Prime. I'm sorry.
There were bombings?
I
Hell
feel
if
like we're
I
getting a
know.
little off track here.
Oh, I'm just telling the truth. I'm saying it as it is.
Well, I know,
Anyway,
but like, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
no worries. So there were bombings. We are all being roped into something we have nothing to do with, and our lovely Darius put us on trial with only him for such quite large topic. So something's up.
You're talking about the hand of Noxus there. And you know what? With some previous reasonings, I've been starting to have what you would say a bit of faith losing myself.
How so?
Well, seeing as you're not all here under that of Noxus authority specifically, I guess I don't mind getting into it. You see as the wife holds the husband's hand. You see, there was a reason why we moved. It had to do with the more of a disdain, that of people who didn't specifically die. Said they changed. Let's see here. You see, one day we had that of a lot more visitors at our farm. It was quite something. These visitors being that of Doxy military. Our farm was nice. The people were good. We were just making a living. Just day by day being useful for that Noxus, you could say. These Noxus military seem to be good, just as good too. They've been here to claim that they were here to help. You seem they heard of how harsh the overall environment was. Growing crops was quite hard for a while. We had that of droughts. We had that of tornadoes. And you know what? Even more natural disasters beyond that kind of hurt our whole farm. The whole lands were hurt. Screaming only if you wanted to say something like that. But they got, just seems like natural disasters seem to slow down, dissipate, and almost get better for all of us. That of the people who were sick seemed like there was that of doctors that were from those Nazi militaries that were set up them tents and them camps around us that were keeping us all healthy. Children were going sick. I know I was a bit feeling down myself, and they kept us up, gave us some type of medicine that helped us overall. At least that was after the examinations that they did on everybody. All these people too, these doctors, I mean, they all seem to be dressed in some type of red robings. Though usually I think a doctor's one would be wearing white, but I could be mistaken. Ugh. You see, at first though, it was a lovely time. He seemed friendly. Military proceeded to make small chat with us and proceeded to basically play with that of the children from time to time. And slowly over time, people started going missing. The children started disappearing. And that wasn't even the strange part. The strange part was the child would go missing and nobody would question a thing. Not even their own families. I don't quite understand. But then it got worse. The day arrived, as if the moon itself turned red. People started fighting each other out of nowhere. Farmers and even children alike started tearing each other apart, ripping apart anything that they saw. Didn't matter if it was the soldiers, didn't matter if it was their families, their friends. They even were so bloodthirsty, I saw one rip off their own arm. And I tell you what, all that matters to me was there was blood being spilled. And all I saw that day was red. So I took my family and I left as fast as I could. We tried to avoid injuries at all costs, since it seems We ourselves also feel a kind of strange urge around blood. Sees he licks his lips a little bit. And it's a strange thing. Try to make sure that everyone in the family is safe and sound around here. And we question to this day what Noxus really wants. If that was the Noxian military, assuming it truly was, I would think they want to help us more than harm us. What if our lives mean to that of Noxus? I start to question that some days. I start to question life sometimes. You see now he'll just start to make like small ramble mentions of like him going off in the distance.
Don't take this personally. Can you smile for me?
He
Just
tries
like,
he tries to form a smile. It seems like he really can't, as if he's forgotten how.
hmm. And when you say strange feelings around blood, like anger, hunger, like what general losses, what do you mean by strange feelings?
I don't know. Every time it's been thought about, it just my mind is blank. Almost as if nothing's up there no more.
I am so close to doing something really stupid, I think.
So, once again, forgive me for even suggesting this, but so if I were to prick my finger and you were to see
Please
my
don't.
blood,
As I said before, we try to avoid all that of injuries. I prefer to not have to revisit a horrible day.
mm-hmm.
And if you proceed to keep
I-
trying to poke a prod in that, I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to leave.
So you were saying children went missing. They also never came back, I assume?
Well, I wouldn't know. It seemed like it all
Just they
happened within about a couple of weeks.
just on the off chance I have heard about some names on my travels. Um, what were their names?
I I don't remember. Why don't I remember? I know they were gone, but I just... You remember, right, darling? She looks at him and she shakes her head as if they're both gone crazy. Sorry, but I don't know.
Guys, I hate to be that kind of person, but whatever happened to the village or town or whatever it was, I think it also happened to them.
Y'all whispering over there?
It's ending in
I'm just
If you would just give us a moment,
combining.
we're gonna confide over here. If you give us a moment, we'll just talk amongst ourselves about the issue, and then we'll get back to you if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
They're so dead.
Um,
They just don't know it yet. They're gonna nick a nail and then they're gonna rip their heads off. Sorry, I don't know how to be like gentle in a situation like this.
okay, so but like they're just living here. There's no one around here that they could hurt except us right now.
Yeah, except for each other.
How much you want to bet that
They-
they after all is said and done, they enter a little dormant state. And then the next time somebody passes by, they rise back up like
Yeah.
yeah.
But they don't look dead. They just look.
Right,
To
that's
be
what I'm
fair,
saying.
the other people didn't really look dead when they came
The
back to life either. So
the son, the little children, the little kid, his eye, his skin, it didn't look like the corpses, but like something else entirely, as if
yeah, he's diseased.
those, as if those two are something separate.
Man, if only y'all had a doctor with y'all.
For real talk, man.
I only know about poisons. I don't know about like healing and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they did say this that they were given medicine, right?
Yeah, but I don't
Um,
think they would have taken it with them. I thought that too. I mean, we can always ask, but
we can ask if they have something left of it, but I
yeah, we
don't
can. What do you
know.
mean? Just say, hey, give us the medicine. Also, I'm also
Um,
really bad with asking for stuff because I'm kind of used to like when his first thought when he said like I'll ask you to kindly leave. My first thought was like you can't make me. Does that make me a bad person? Like
I
you can
think
level with me.
Well, you
I
didn't say
think
it,
we're
so
we're
well, you didn't,
basically outlaws at this point. So
and you didn't say it immediately. It's a reflexive thought. It's
yeah.
quite
My
normal.
other thought was I was
Um,
going to torture him for the information, but you know.
oh yeah. John, how good are you trying to coerce people into like showing you things
In a nice way.
in a nice way, not in the back
Yeah.
way?
I got the other way covered, don't worry. I heard about this thing
That's what I
called
was
bone
saying.
etching. I hear it
What?
works like 9 out of 9 times.
Look.
I don't trust
After
that.
I am a gunsmith
John.
specialist, but I do have a bit of dabbling as a merchant, since I am a gunsmith
Okay.
specialist.
Okay.
We just
Do
buy it
you?
off of them.
But it would. I mean,
Let's be real.
do
They're
you,
dead. Like, it's just a matter of time.
Now,
but are they dead, or are
No.
they something else?
the real question
Because
is whether or not we'll be able to figure something out about this right now.
Right now, probably not, because Tools would be our best bet. I can get Rodax because he was with Tools. They seem friendly enough and like they've been together, so maybe he knows something about it, but the kid looks like he's got a rash, and let's be honest, the likelihood of
okay,
them not shedding blood working in the fields every day is pretty low. Or high,
okay,
excuse me.
let's do it like this. You confide in Rodax about whatever the fuck is going on here, and
My new best friend.
John and I try to get something out with the medicine route. If we get something, it's good. If we don't get something, it's manageable. If we're getting attacked, we can scream for help. Okay. Great plan.
As the charismatic leader, I will see myself out. Oh, Rodex, where are you, buddy?
So what's Rodax been doing this whole time? Since we're gonna be talking about that.
Oh, I've literally just been kind of like scouting around the area, really. I know this is the guy who like came away from the place, but I'm just trying to see is any of this like anything just look kind of off around the place. Like I know there was like a whole abandoned town or whatever that he is from. But I'm just trying to see if any of that like followed him here, basically. Like if anything around this whole farm area just looks off, mainly.
Are you looking? Are you? I guess I would say if the whole farm area is like a circle, are you looking outside the circle or in the circle?
In the circle, I am staying closer to the house. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say that there is no like check here or anything. I can tell you right now, this looks like nothing basically looks out of the ordinary. The
Okay.
the only thing that you would be even remotely of interest at the very moment is that you notice that all the farm animals I had mentioned look very weak, and there's only like 2 of them. When I say like 2 of them, I mean like two of each. Like it's as if like, again they just started.
Oh, okay. Just, dang. Okay then. Dang. I wish I had people then. I'm gonna go up to one of the animals. I guess which so what are like around basically? I guess what are the animals that are around?
Pretty much pigs, cows, and chickens. Let's say
I'm
the
gonna
basic
go
3.
up to a pig. One of the pigs that looks like really famished and weak and whatever. And I'm gonna pull out some like jerky food rations or whatever basically, and just see if he'll like take it to or like eat it from my hand or come to get it from my hand, basically.
So I can tell you he will immediately go to eat it. However, the way that he gets up, it's like one of those very, very deprived animals where it's like it slowly gets up and proceeds to try to kind of hurry its way over, but it's still very slow.
Okay. So they are animals, they're just famished. They're not like weird creature things. Okay. To know. Well I'll throw out some rations or whatever, just kind of in the pins. I guess here. I'll do how many rations do I have on me? Like 10? I'll give a day's ration to the food, one to the chickens, and then one to the cows area. So
All right.
I'll feed the animals some. But now I'm kind of suspicious because I'm like, how you gonna have a farm supposedly where you growing stuff and your animals are damn near dead? So, but I guess in the meantime, that's basically what I've been doing. So I guess right around now, I'd be hearing if someone is trying to find me or whatever. So yeah.
That's on y'all.
Oh, also before I left, like as I was like walking out to find Rodax, I've been like, oh, one more thing. Do you have any books that I could buy from you or take off your hands?
Buying books? I mean, maybe like trading for like some small time storybooks, but nothing out of the ordinary. We don't really
I'll give
have
you
a
some
reason to
food.
get money.
I'll give you some rations for a book.
How many rashes do you offer?
Shoot, how many do I have?
Now, to roughly what season is it?
It is the end of fall.
So almost winter. Okay.
I would give. How many books do they have? I'll give you
they're
8 days worth of rations for 2 books.
They kind of look at each other and they're like, yeah, they kind of look at each other and they're kind of like just kind of shrug a little bit, but they accept the offer. Now, they did tell you though, these were small time books. So you've gotten yourself 2 Dr. Seuss level of books.
I wanted, baby. I love Dr. Seuss. And then I'll walk out to find Rodex.
You walking out with the books?
Yeah.
You're just gonna beat up Rodex, and Rodex gonna be like, "Yo, are those picture books, bro?"
Rodex, my new best friend. Let's have a chat. I got some stuff to fill you in on.
You will find Rodex kind of tending to the animals to a bit. Like I said, he just kind of makes sure that they're eating, and he's kind of like petting them some or whatever as they're eating. So that's basically what you find him doing in the, I guess, barn or wherever the animals are currently.
All right, buddy. Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one do you hear first?
The bad news.
Those people are 100% gonna die. Probably sooner rather than later. I gotta level with you. It is unfortunate, but it is the way the world works. However, the good news is we did find a lead onto what's been happening.
And what would that be?
So apparently, yada yada yada, they were in this town. Noxian soldiers come up with some doctors, doctors apparently in red robes, and they took people to get like a medical checkup. It most likely was not a medical checkup, but then something came up. Kids went missing, people went missing, and then like a red moon happened or something, and then people started killing each other, tearing each other apart, and then the family was like, "Oh, gotta go," so they left. But apparently, the family in there, whenever they see blood or something along that lines, they go like blank or something. They couldn't really explain it. But and then one of the kids has like a rash, and one of his eyes is going like white or something. So it's a pretty messed up situation, all things considered. I did get 2 Dr. Seuss books out of it, believe it or not.
So we have wasted our time coming here to find these allies who are going to be dead soon
That's
anyway.
a very bleak way of looking at that situation, man. What's wrong with you? We got 2 books out of it and some information. Lee.
Yes. 2 picture books to entertain
Hey,
you in your drunken stupors.
hey. What can I say? I'm a joy to be around. But no, we definitely. I wish the doctor had come with us because he probably could have investigated the situation a little more. I've seen how we don't really have any medical know-how. Would you happen to have any medical know-how, seeing as you and the doctor seem quite close? Any tips and tricks he may have given you?
Redax will kind of give a deep sigh and he'll say, I'll go look at the kid.
Well, you don't gotta say it like that, man.
As a
They're
matter of
kids. You
fact,
gotta be happy. You
bring
can't let
him
them know they're dying. You know, you gotta be
bring
like, oh
him
my gosh.
bring him outside. I do not wish to cramp myself into their small abode.
Okay. Oh, by the way, another thing I was gonna ask you about that I've totally forgotten now, probably because of the booze. I'll be right back. He's gonna like walk back and like half. It's terrible singing, honestly. Like he's like singing to himself. It's terrible. And he's gonna knock back on the door and pop his head in. Excuse me, I don't mean to intrude once again. But my friend back there, Mr. Rodax, is very well acquainted with a doctor. Unfortunately, the doctor was not able to come along with us right at this moment, but he was wanting to know if we could examine one of your kids, the one that's got the rash in the eye, to see if he could possibly know what's going on. We would do it in front of the porch though, so like you could see
So
what was
this
going
should.
on.
I love how you're trying to give an explanation, but I need you to hold off for a second with that one. Because we're gonna go back to whilst you were guys, whilst they were, whilst he was, Beckett was gonna go talk with Rodax. What was Yoxir and John doing?
We wanted to ask if they had some of the medicine the soldiers brought still lying around, because while Yashira is mostly dabbling with poisons, perhaps she may or may not
You
recognize
know
something
what
from.
we have here? We left with just what we had on our backs and built up this farm from the ground. We don't have
Everything.
nothing like that. Well, technically, we have one thing left. He pulls out. It's a key. A key to the farm, to the. Basically, it's a key that would open up any of the barnyards in the farm, in the previous farmland.
Ja, die war so schön.
Would you be willing to
Da
part
musste
with
man noch
that
so ein Roof Bounce an
key?
dem
If
Checkpoint machen.
you're willing, if you're wanting to go there, then take it. It's just a reminder of what happened that day.
Then we'd gladly take those dreadful memories of your hands,
Sure.
if you so desire.
You got a key.
Yes.
Der war auch beim danach.
uh, though with that, assuming that there really wasn't much else there, Becca comes in asking about talking about some taking potentially a child and make an examination, and their immediate answer is kind of like in terms of, I prefer no doctor be looking at of any of my children or nor of my people again. I don't want them to live through any such horrors again. And maybe if you're insinuating something maybe more in the terms of wrong with some of us, then maybe that could be true. But we've been able to survive and happy enough out here on our own. So I'd rather you not disturb that.
What our friend was saying was that we have not a doctor with us. The big fella out there is he has been fighting in the pit quite a lot of times, and has to
The what now?
take care of his. He is being set up to fight against others and has to treat his own wounds because no doctor would look at him properly.
That sounds like an
So
issue he has to get resolved himself.
no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
Rodax? That happened to
What I'm
Rodax?
Psht. What I'm going to say is he is no doctor. He is not one of those. He is not the doctor in white or red. He is nothing of anything that was related to what is happening
So
to
you
them.
want a non-doctor to do a doctor's job?
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm saying, funnily enough.
I think it's best that y'all start to leave.
Now, to be
Okay.
fair, you did say the happenings occurred after, what was it, a blood moon?
Also ein Jahr spielen kann so viel Unterschiedliches bedeuten, so, ne?
Well,
Wieder wirklich
it said to look like
While-
the moon had turned red. I don't know about specifically calling it a blood moon.
Now, the large man outside,
His name's
while
Rodax,
he is
by the way.
not a medical professional, he is what some may call a spiritualist.
Spiritual, what now?
Exactly. So, while it might not help to have him take a look at your child, it won't do any harm. Plus, we're kind of going to be doing it in front of you anyways.
Excuse me? Was that
Assuming
li-
that you mission.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, then I guess you could take a look, but I call it off immediately if I see something going wrong.
Of course.
Hey,
of course.
Rodax, you can look at the kid now.
Yay, we didn't quite. Of course, you can of course watch the entire looking at the children, and whenever you feel uncomfortable, you can take your children and we go check out other places. Sounds good? Great.
All right, Rodex will walk up to the closer to the front porch of the house.
They
so he
pretty
can
much
take a look at the kid.
they pretty much got the whole family and everybody like afterwards everybody like pretty much goes to the front. The family's watching on the front porch as they very much are all like watching you like as if it was a spectacle.
Okay. I guess first thing I will do is I'll just use my shaman totem to basically just kind of look into the spirit plane, kind of at the kid as well as just in the area, just to see if anything's off in that regard first. Or astral plane, I guess. I don't know why I said spirit plane, but
I don't think anything spiritually you would notice.
okay, all right, cool. Okay. So, I guess I'll do a medicine check. And do one of those with the kid, just so I can kind of figure out what is wrong with the kid.
Yeah.
Would you like help?
Sure.
Reminder,
Can I give them
you can only give help if you're also at least proficient in it too.
Yeah, I think you have to be
That's
trained
true.
in it as well to help. That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, I was like,
That's true. That's true. I don't have medicine, unfortunately.
And that's
So,
just
yeah.
gonna be by the way, that's just a general rule for helping, at least with how I do it.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, if not, then I'll just do it solo. I'm fine with doing it solo. I am trained in medicine, so it's not the worst.
Yeah, it'd probably help if y'all had a doctor with you or something. I don't know.
I'm decently trained in medicine. I get a +6. Just don't roll ass. A 12 total
You
is
said
not the best roll.
+6. Let's see here. Okay. I'm assuming nothing else is happening with the check. That's your number.
Yeah, no, that's a number. I don't have any other bonuses to that.
Okay. With that, you proceed to take a look at the child, and you get the same details as I had said earlier. You see of red rashes around. The red rashes look like they've been places where he's been scratching, which you can tell because of the way that his nails look. With skin and dirt underneath them, and you can tell that his left eye is something that he pretty much he can still see through it, but it's like very, very low vision in that eye, so he almost can't see out of it.
Damn. Okay. But nothing else seems like just otherwise wrong. Just like a bad eye infection, basically.
I don't know if I would say specifically an infection, but yeah, you don't really notice you don't really like notice anything of immediate notice without doing any like actual specific tests or anything.
Okay. Okay, so Rodico kind of, after examining the kid that way, I don't think I have like I can cure wound. That doesn't fix any sickness that be on him. So, after kind of like looking at the kid as best I can, Redax will kind of stop focus on the kid, kind of look back at the family, and just say, kid could use some more nutrients and food, and should make sure he doesn't scratch at his eye any more often. But otherwise, he should be fine.
You say, I like how you pretty much say he shouldn't scratch his eyes as he starts scratching another area of his body. And but overall the kid seems to kind of not really understand too much what's going on, but assuming that you're telling him that he's good to go, he pretty much runs back to his papa.
Yeah.
Well, you've done your tests and you have done that of your checks and everything of the sorts. You've gotten your information. I assuming you need nothing else from us.
Redax will kind of turn towards Beckett, turn his head to Beckett to see what he says.
Yeah, what's up, man? You need something?
Yes, our face of the party. Do we need something else?
Oh shit, y'all was serious about that? Nah, I'm all good. I mean, do y'all need something?
He's over here reading the Dr. Seuss book. He's like, 1 + 2. Oh, that's 3.
No,
You
he's
see,
drinking a little from the bottle.
I was right to question his ability to read maps if that's how he reads books, you know?
Hey, well, there's more pictures than words, and like, hey, these are some pretty good pictures, in my opinion. It says red fish, blue fish, 3 fish, 4, and that takes a lot of talent to write. I'll have you know.
Oh, look, that book even has a cat in a hat. I gotta say, that's a pretty good book.
I hear that's a top scholar recommended. But no, I think we're all good. Let's go to the town. We've wasted enough of your time. Thank you there, Red, Jed, whatever your name was. You've been most helpful.
It would
It's
be
Rodira, okay?
Right, Rod. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, dear God.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
Just if you plan to proceed to go over to that place again, that I no longer want to be associated with, just do me a favor and please never come back.
And I thought we had something special, Rod. Breaks my heart, it does. All right, let's get go.
All right, well, everybody's leaving, and Redax will follow.
Is the place close to the
It's
house,
about
map-wise?
it's about like I'd say around 2 hours of a walk. Like I said, the place wasn't too far away from here.
Okay. Are we still? So how long did it take us to get here? You said about a day, right?
Yeah. Y'all's basically spent the day not here, but like the overall day getting to here and talking with them. By the time that you are all going out, it's pretty much about to be midnight. By the time that you would reach the farm, the quote unquote abandoned farmland.
So we have a choice. Either we camp here, or we camp closer to the definitely possessed by crazy people town. Do we have any what's it called? Strong feelings about this? Any which way or the other leanings, if you catch my drift?
So you're saying we have to choose between the town these people came from that went batshit and the people who are living here that are probably pretty close to being batshit.
No. So it's 2 hours away. What I'm saying is we could camp somewhere along the way and then go to the town, or we could roll up to the town and hope that they might have somewhere for us to stay.
Yeah, I think I'm taking my chances with the
I'm
best.
pretty sure the town is dead.
Well, that makes lodging even easier. We don't have to pay for it. Like I'm saying, it's an open group discussion. You know what I mean? Like like let's talk about it because I don't want to just make up everyone's mind.
Rodax will say, the town or the passing. Either way is fine.
Okay, so let's just camp in the woods. Let's just camp in the woods. We're not gonna get anywhere with this group discussion, apparently.
Yeah, I would also cast my vote for the woods.
All right, so who's taking first watch? Well, actually, better question: do we have any tents or anything? I don't think I brought anything. Like, I'm good to sleep in a tree. I'm just wondering if anyone brought anything to actually camp in.
Back home, I always spend my nights up in the trees because you don't want to be on the ground in Ishtar. You better take up your chances with the monkeys.
So I noticed we're not in Ishtal, so I'm just throwing it out there.
Have you seen the wildlife Noxus has?
No,
I'm
this is
gonna
actually my
take-
first time being in Noxus, believe it or not.
Oh, that explains a lot, actually.
I feel like we've been over this
You
actually. Now that I come
literally
I
hired us.
remember, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
for someone who keeps on staring at us and screaming about how we all, are responsible for this
Dude.
and that. You surely definitively refuse to acknowledge the fact that no, we aren't from Noxus.
Okay,
we
so
aren't
listen.
Noxian.
Listen, I do not know, and I do not care for how long you've been in Noxus. It could have been that you've noticed how the wildlife is going on your travels. Apparently you didn't. That's fine. That's
Funnily
cool.
enough, my travel was from the dock to your caravan to our bomb city to torture to the zombies. So I have not seen a lot of the flora and fauna, if you will.
Oh, do you want to find out?
Is it bad if I say yes?
Okay, that's cool. We can work this out. I yeah.
Okay, we can argue about this in the morning. I'll take first watch. Who wants to take second watch? I assume we're all sleeping in trees.
Well, and she looks over to Rodax. I think most of us might be sleeping in trees.
He is a
I
tree.
can
I
take
could
a-
probably sleep in
Rodax
it.
has a fully
That came
sized
out wrong.
bedroll for himself, so he's fine.
Okay, cool.
I can take second watch.
Yeah. I can do
I'm just
the
saying,
watch
if
after
y'all squeeze hard enough, maybe you could fit into Rodax's bedroom.
Not with him in there. No.
That's why I said
Wait,
maybe if
we
you do
three-
it hard enough.
We three go into the bedroom and Rodax goes on the trees.
What the? Y'all kicking him out of his own bedroom?
No.
I'm just
Oh,
jesting.
that's right. I can use this fine set of clothing as a pillow. He pulls out like a silk shirt from his bag. He like bunches it up and leans it against the tree.
Do I want?
Alright.
No, I don't. Do we want to gather? No, it's actually another question. We should gather firewood before we go to sleep because you don't want to be in the woods at total darkness without fire.
You know,
I
that's a
don't.
good idea, considering that when you say that, which I was waiting for someone to say it, you notice A little flicker come down. A little white flicker, another little white flicker. It's starting to snow.
Dang.
I'll be
Interesting.
fine.
Yeah,
no
that's
sweat off
pretty
my
cool,
brow.
man. Is there even snow in Bilgewater? Just asking out of character. Does Bilgewater get snow?
That is a good question. I
Thank
don't
you. I'm always asking
recall.
good questions.
I don't recall ever hearing about it snowing in Bilgewater.
I'm gonna say there
I would-
probably is, but it's a very short season.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's fair.
Okay, so we should definitely gather up some firewood now with the snow coming down. And then we gonna take the ships.
All right,
Awesome.
who wants to gather firewood? Raise your hand. All right, John, you're perceptive. Let's go get some firewood. Oh, Yaxia, perfect. You two go get some firewood. I'll hold it down right here.
You're gonna help us carry.
But actually,
You guys got arms. What you need me for? Fine,
Well,
I'll
that's
carry the
cool.
firewood. You don't have to look at me like that.
Just a silent staring.
I swear, man.
I'm gonna tell
And
you right
choose
now.
to travel with this guy? That's interesting.
I'm gonna tell you right now. There's no rolls that need to be made. Y'all can just have this set up as much as you want.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Nice.
I'll do the same thing as like the first night. I'm just like walking behind with my arms out, just letting you stack firewood on it. This almost feels humiliating in a weird way.
Can I go see if I can like hunt something, like any kind of small animals around? I can maybe see if I can get.
You know what? Yeah, you do find an animal. I'm gonna say you can find pretty much whatever, like, normal animal that you would normally like, in the wilderness that you could find. However, no matter what animal you find, it is going to be on the similar level of weak and brittle, just as the other farm animals were.
Oh damn! Okay.
What's coming next? You're telling us they're all exsanguinated?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just letting you know that these animals are weak.
Sure, they're all unharmed, right? Right?
What is happening to this? As he
I
goes
gotta
and grabs
say-
like a couple of very malnourished, like rabbit or whatever.
They try to
gotta
hop
say-
away, and for some reason you would be like outspeeded so easily by a normal rabbit, but these ones, it's like hop, taking a big breath, hop. So you catch these very easily.
All right.
I don't like being here. Just a feeling, just like
Well, I mean, you could go back. I reckon. I don't think
I
anyone's really-
will not go back. I-
on Monday.
Speaking of, we know that the forests here are filled with basilisks and shit. Do we find any tracks of them, or is it just like the weak ass normal forest creatures here
Just-
with no bigger predators around?
There is, for some reason, no bigger predators you find.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
Okay, sure. We definitely need those watches, I think.
I was gonna take one anyway. To be fair, I have trouble
Yeah.
sleeping sometimes. Probably the
You
booze.
better-
Who really knows?
You better make your perception check. I swear to God.
You like look at him And you like he's been slowly drinking the entire day. And that second bottle he bought, it started full. It's probably 2/3 empty by now. And he's just like,
Oder dann halt eben, je nachdem,
I'm
das ist mal
perceptive.
nur 15 oder so, weil es halt 10 Snow-Canucks in einer Kampagne sind, weil
Oh
Anyway.
no!
Snow-Canucks.
Time for you guys to get some shut eye. Nighty nights. What in the world is God doing?
Oh, no, don't worry about me. I felt like being a farmer. I needed something to put in my mouth to chew on.
Is it tasty?
It is a straw.
So yeah.
Yeah, but is
I
it
will take-
tasty? That was my question.
It is a straw.
Yeah. Let me just hop in. Here.
It's more the experience than the taste, you know?
Not really.
So anyways,
Let me.
I told you it's the experience, it's not the taste.
This tastes really bad. Let me tell you.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you all proceed to not need to make any checks tonight. There is a sense of ease. And when I say ease, I more so mean it doesn't appear as if you guys have to be afraid of anything during this night. There's just, you guys take the watch and it's really boring. Nothing happens. Just a little bit of cold. The snow is not stopping, by the way, though. It's not like it's not a heavy snow by any means. That's again like it's the beginning, but it has been going all night, so there will be like a small now layer of snow on the ground.
Well, onwards, I guess, to the town of crazy people.
Yay! Was that a short rest or a long rest? A rest, nevertheless, I think.
I would assume it's a long rest.
I mean, I said
I
it
mean,
was.
you
I said it
didn't
was
use
pretty
any-
much because it was a sense of ease that it really wasn't anything to happen. It's a long rest. I would
That
say
is.
I'd say normally it wouldn't be a long rest, even if you got a lot of sleep, because you would have to be. You're like in a sense of like not. I don't want to say fear, but like you don't know what could be around you. You have to be like prepare. It's like if you're trying to say you're trying to get a long rest in a dungeon, like that just wouldn't happen. But like as I said before, pretty simple night. There's nothing to it. Seems very, very eased. No danger.
Hey, Rodax recovered all his resources.
I do.
Hey, Mr. Rodax, I got a question for you, if you don't mind. I feel like we've gotten off on the wrong foot. So, how did you and the good doctor meet?
I needed somebody to buy materials from, or I needed somebody to sell materials to, and he needed help dealing with the more aggressive people in Noxus.
How long have you guys known each other?
Long enough. I do
You.
consider him a friend.
Hmm. That was a very riveting conversation, I must add.
So when do you guys plan to be here? In the morning, the evening?
It's morning.
Morning, yeah.
just after
That's
we
what I was saying.
rested. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let me just change up the music here.
Surely nothing bad is about to happen, right?
Why? There's no danger. So
Sure, the animals are just weak by themselves. No exterior force. No.
anyways,
I don't
you
like how you're
all
judging this.
you all proceed to enter into this abandoned farmlands. You see, there's a couple of. I'm gonna say if you want to go up and see about to them, you can. But I'm just telling you what is here. I'm not getting into the specifics until you check them out. You see that of a huge wheat field, one that goes on for what you guess to be miles. With that of some what looks to be like homes, some homes to be what you could only guess to be abandoned, with a couple of looks to be like set up tents around them. The set up tents though look like they've been taken, like, when I say taken down, I mean like almost like in a destroyed fashion. Same with some of the buildings. Majority of the buildings look like that they have been destroyed from the inside out, even if they're still standing. And then I will also say there are that of the barn, like the big huge barns that you would see in the farmlands. You see those, but all of those appear to be, for the most part, even if some of them look more shabby than others, locked.
Are there any like
Locked,
people
you
lying on
say?
the street?
You see not a single person. No bodies,
about-
no nothing. Just the stench of leftover blood.
Oh, but there's like a strong blood smell in the air.
I said strong stench of leftover blood, so yes, there is still the stench of blood in the air, but it definitely seems like something that's been here for a while.
So no hand lying around or whatever.
There's no bodies, no bones. Even where
Crazy.
there are pens of animals where you would see them, there's nothing. Just nothing.
Well, at least they know how to clean up after themselves. I can respect that.
That's one way to see it. Um,
So, do we have
how?
a?
I'm
Or else
sorry.
we'll go into one of the houses, or he'll go to one of the doors, the houses, whatever.
What one of the farmhand houses, right?
Yeah.
All right. You proceed to go to one of them, and if you try to see if it's unlocked by any means, because I'm going to tell you right now, as I said before, they seem to be somewhat destroyed. It looks like there are broken chairs, broken furniture in general, broken windows, the doors. Some of them are kind of off, but like you could proceed to just open up one with no problem. Nothing seems to
Oh.
be locked.
Then I will just open it up, kind of see what's in there, if I can fit in there.
Whether you can fit in there or not, I can tell you doesn't really matter, because even if somebody else were to check out the inside, like specifically just like a quick check, anybody would do a quick check on the inside, you could see that it's the same as it looks. It looks like a lot of it is just destroyed from the inside out. And I will also mention that every like lantern every like lantern or candle that you would see looks destroyed as well, just as the rest of all the furniture. The only thing that looks to be left almost weirdly untouched are pictures on like pictures and picture frames on the walls of different houses.
Really? This town is dead.
Yes. Did you find anything useful though?
No. Houses all seem to be ransacked. Nothing but pictures remain.
Hmm.
No
Is there any booze
remains
left
of
in the houses?
God damn it.
no remains of bodies, even though this blood smell is still lingering in the air.
Is there like a tavern or like an inn or like in this town? Just out of curiosity.
If you're asking, you could raid different people's houses for the little bit of leftover alcohol that they would have.
Oh
Well, those aren't
no,
my
this
words, of
village
course.
was
Hey, I said
ravaged
if you're
by...
asking.
Well, no. So I'm asking if there's like a bar or a tavern.
I
in
know
this-
what you're asking for. I said it. I said that for a reason, because there ain't nothing like that.
Then I'll scramble in a few houses, see what they got in their cabinets. Poke
God damn
around.
it. Those pictures. Any faces that are familiar, perhaps? You know, those children, maybe.
You take a
Having a
gander
look.
at a lot of these pictures, and it's funny because some of them seem to be very like a lot of pictures up. Their whole families there. Children don't seem to be familiar, and then some of them seem to be as if picture frames were missing. Ones that who knows contained what. But those
Perhaps
ones that
the
had
missing children?
those ones that had picture frames that are missing does appear to still have what seems to be like a husband and wife picture frames up.
But the kids.
Yeah, sure, take them with me. Of those husband and wife pictures from those houses where pictures are missing.
Are you saying so? I just be clear what you said. So some houses have pictures missing from them, but in those same houses are like, or I guess a better way to put this is those houses have pictures of like the mom and dad, but what we would assume the pictures of the kids would be missing, I guess.
Leaving no trace that those children were ever here.
Hmm.
I think we should take the pictures back to the castle and have children look at them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually. Funnily enough.
Right. Makes explaining easier.
This is also as I'm looking around, I will also once again just decide to look into these astral plane while in this town, just to make sure I don't see anything there as
Oh
well.
boy, it's time.
Oh no.
The whole
You
village comes alive.
proceed to look into the astral plane, just pretty much basically walking on the streets of the village, just kind of taking a look around. And the moment that you do, you see a plethora of souls. So many different people, women, men, soldiers, children, all to be souls fragmented. Fragmented in the ways that you hear the words that they say, yet seem to be almost uninteractable. I didn't mean to kill them. I didn't mean to kill them. They were my family. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have, but I did. I did it. Blood, 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 blood.
Would actually kind of be not like scared, but like every time someone said something, he's gonna try to kind of like be turning their head to them and see if he can like better pick up on what they're saying, basically. So it's kind of like head's kind of on a swivel as he's like hearing all these different things that these spirits are basically saying or whatever.
The overall that you would get from them, like, if it wasn't obvious, you wouldn't get much from them, even trying to interact with them, except for the fact that it seems like that they're something to do with blood and something to do with killing.
Okay. Amidst all of the, like, I guess, souls of just your average citizens and things like that, or spirits of your average people, basically, is there any other kind of spirit or anything like that that stands out in this area?
Nope, not in this area.
Okay, all right, that's right then. Okay. Okay, so then after looking around and constantly looking between people as they're saying things, and he, like I said, mainly gibberish, but mostly about something to do with blood, something to do with hurting people, some violence, some killing people, things like that. He's gonna kind of turn off his ability to see into the astral plane and kind of like take a deep breath to kind of like steady himself a bit, and then he'll kind of
I definitely will say it was like deafening too. Like if anybody was trying to speak to you, you were not hearing them over anything in the spiritual plane.
Oh yeah, no, I figured I wouldn't be able to pay attention to that. But even if I couldn't hear him, I wouldn't be able to pay attention to anybody that wasn't one of these like spirits talking or whatever. So yeah, he's gonna kind of like turn off his sense to see into the astral plane, kind of like take a deep breath for himself, and then kind of turn to the group and say something. Obviously, something happens here, but the souls here are restless and stagnant. They're still here plaguing this land, and speaking of blood and hurting each other or hurting their families, wasn't able to make out any more detailed information.
They give you any other direction maybe to head in? Any clues? Or just gibberish?
No, these are more fragmented souls. Just the final remaining thoughts of those passed away.
Is there anything you can do for them?
No, that is not my expertise to help them pass on.
Well, I guess we can find the farmer's barn, question mark, whatever.
You mentioned locked doors.
I mentioned that there's
May
still
I try-
3 places that you could check out, yeah.
I would like to check out those locked doors. For reasons.
Who's checking out the locked door? Like who all?
Come. Yeah, nothing else better to do.
I have a key, and I have some knowledge in lock picking if needed. So
I'll just break the door down.
that's
Well, it's not
all.
like they need it.
You don't know what's behind those doors.
What's the difference? The door's opening either way. What's the difference?
What if there's some kind of monster behind the door?
Then maybe I'll hit it with the door.
I mean, okay, listen. We do it like this. I'll open the door, and you get yourself ready. If something attacks us, you attack it first.
I still think opening the door would be cooler, but whatever. I'll listen to you, I guess.
Okay, you get one door to open like madman. Deal?
Sorry, my book has stopped entertaining me probably about like 2 hours ago.
Okay, cool. Just go ahead, open door like madman. We'll give you backup if needed.
No, I don't feel like doing it. You pick it open.
Boy.
Hey, the children are back at the castle, man.
You're gonna take over the children when we get back.
Me?
And yes, you have the children book. You're gonna read them to them.
Okay.
And with that, Yashira would like to open the doors.
It's just Yaxier and Beckett, right?
Mm-hmm.
I probably.
All right.
Thank you, John.
You proceed. Yaxier proceeds to come up to this very eerie-looking, abandoned building, a farmer's built building, seems to be decades old. Proceed to see there be a keyhole.
Surely the key I got from the farmer would be usable.
The key proceeds to go in. Doesn't seem to want to budge for a second until you realize you gotta shift it up a bit. It's a little bit old. You open it up and proceed to open up the barn. The barn doors. As you see something strange. Almost as if the stench of blood in here is wafting out. And with that, with that of the hefty stench of blood, you see that of scratch marks. Ones that seem to be quite large. Ones that go from the floor all the way up to about 15 to 20 feet up to the ceiling. But nothing here.
Just walk in.
I was about to ask if you have seen anything like that before, because I certainly haven't. But you walk in, okay.
That's the worst that can happen. Oh, excuse me. Walk in and look around. Like,
Give me a Constitution saving throw, Beckett. I'll allow you. I know a little bit about your character, so you can give it to me with advantage.
Oh,
we
dear
can
fucking
score. All right. You said Constitution.
Yes, sir.
God. Okay.
All right. At advantage. Oh.
Beckett, even with the advantage, I willing to tell you walk in and the stench of blood in here is so disgustingly intoxicating. It combined with the booze you've been drinking, you throw up. As nothing is filling your lungs except for that of a mist of blood. Quickly, you would have to leave out of the barn to get a fresh breath of fresh breath of air for a quick second, as you can tell that whatever was in there, it's dead.
Does it feel like I'm suffocating?
You're not like physically dying. It's that like if you cover your mouth, you could maybe barely stand it. So it's not full suffocation. It's just
Okay, cool.
that strong. It's that hefty.
Okay. He's gonna drop to one knee, absolutely throw up all over the floor, and then put his hand over his mouth and go, "Holy shit! I wouldn't come in if that was you."
I would like to take some of herbs I'm carrying and use the bandage that I have across my eyes and move them down over my nose and stuff like the leaves under there.
I mean, yeah, that
instead
works.
of like an eye mask, I have like a crude plague doctor mask, I guess. A very crude.
I mean, it works.
Are you alright, comrade?
He's like, "I can't breathe with the stench of blood." He's gonna draw his sword and like hammer it in the ground and like kind of use it to stand up.
Yashiro would actually hand him over some of the same leaves she's using for like making the stench a bit more bearable. I don't know if you have something to tie it up to your nose, but that might help.
No, I don't. I'll have to hold him for now. And you said the stench is coming from deeper within? Natsu?
No. The stench is just overall in the barn.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna walk to the end of the barn. Does it get any stronger? Does it do anything if I walk towards the end?
You walk to the end. It does smell a bit stronger, but what you see and what you're expecting are two totally different things. Because I'm not going to say you know what you're expecting, but what I'd assume you would expect would be maybe some type of super dead animals, dead from like eons almost, with how bad it smells. But instead, you see those scratch marks. And those scratch marks seem to have a red type of blood left in those that seem to pulse and flicker a little bit of light in every one of those scratch marks. And then just like listening to it, it almost sounds like boom, 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 like a small heart pulse.
Hey, Yaksir, I have a really dumb idea.
I will
remember-
not let you do this on your own, otherwise it might be your dead.
No. So I'm gonna cut myself,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and I want to see
Yeah.
what happens. You know how they were
Um,
saying the other villagers got that funny feeling?
Yeah, I remember. I was that close to cutting myself back there. Let's sure hope this doesn't end in our funeral. And
Yeah, if it,
I would take out my chakrams and ready myself as something approaches us.
and then I would just give her a nod, and I would run my forearm against my blade to give myself a cut, like a small cut, just enough to draw blood, but like
And then what do you do?
just wait.
Yeah, but
Do I-
what are you all looking at?
Well, I'm trying to see if I've been like I guess, almost infected or something. Because he was saying like the villagers earlier, when they saw blood, he went like crazy. So I'm trying to see if I see my own blood if I go crazy. So after, if nothing happens after like a minute or two, then I would be like, okay, I'm fine.
Yuxir, what are you looking at?
Jesus. I would actually, like, we didn't see anything on the floor, so I would actually watch above if something is moving there.
This is great.
Oh, God damn it.
So, here's what
It's
happens.
below us.
You both prepare for what something may happen, anything. An eerie silence almost, as Beckett proceeds to cut himself and proceeds to see if anything happens. And within moments, he thinks he feels it. A rage come over. Except there isn't. There's an eerie silence, as if what you did didn't mean anything. Because you see, or at least you feel like nothing's changed. Except you look back towards the scratches. And you see the scratches are still there. But the pulsating blood is gone. Within seconds, Beckett, you feel something from underneath the ground. You feel swiftly as these blood-shaped, basically tentacles go in and basically insert themselves into that skin that you have left behind, that cut you had, as it looks like a worm underneath your skin, pretty much trying to go up around your arm like a snake. You both, if assuming both of you wanted to do something, only have a few seconds to react.
You fuck out. Can I sprint out? Is it like? So you're saying tendrils have come up from the ground and are now going into the cut that I made on my arm, essentially.
Yes, I'm saying because you weren't looking at them, you pretty much were surprised, and they're already kind of like halfway up your arm. They are inside your arm.
Yeah, hint the, oh shit, run out.
Actually, before we run out, I would actually stop back up by the arm and tear down the fabric from my face and tie it around like the upper arm. So to like stop the blood
Tension.
vessels from like I'm basically stopping the blood flow to the arm and back to the body.
So, Beckett, because you're trying to run away, give me a strength saving throw.
Don't make it hard on ourselves.
Okay. I was about to say this is about to be dastardly. You proceed to like see and feel this. This is quite painful. You proceed to instantly run out as it was trying to pull you almost, as it was trying to pretty much latch on, and you were able to get half of it out from just the pull alone, but seems like half of it is still in your arm, trying to slowly kind of go up and up it still. Yaxira, with their quick thinking, proceeds to need to make a medicine check.
I think I'm proficient in medicine.
Just out of curiosity, can I see it crawling up my arm?
Yes, but again, it's
Okay.
inside your arm, so it's even
Yeah.
creepier.
No, I'm just like it is like a worm crawling itself up my arm, correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so disgusting.
That's what
the
I'm-
thought about it.
And with her quick thinking, she proceeds to like, as you guys get outside the barn, quickly proceeds to like make the bandage kind of style of stop a lot of the blood flow from the top, as it seems like the almost worm-like creature stopped. It proceeds to try to kind of slowly urge its way around in different parts of the arm.
Okay, but it's still in there.
It's still in there.
I'm gonna grab one of. I'm gonna look at Yaxira. I'm gonna grab one of her chakras from her, and wherever it is on my arm, I'm just gonna start cutting, like, trying to dig it out, almost like a splinter in a sense, where like I'm just cutting away.
I'm going to tell you right now, you could either just take a set amount of damage that I won't tell you, or you can make a pretty decently high check.
I'll take the damage.
You will take an immediate 20 points of damage as you proceed to cut open basically a big part of your arm to be able to take out this kind of blood-like worm that pulsates in your hand, as if you can see it's trying to look for a new entrance as it slithers around in your hand.
You said 20?
Yep.
Okay, cool. What the fuck? That was a terrible idea, admittedly. Holy hell, that hurt.
After
But
a few moments of you having your revelations, it seems like whatever was in your hand proceeds to be just regular blood again, as it seems to be like it just kind of fades into slop, as if it was like turning into slime.
Try to get a hold of this. I think I have some water bottle I can use to scoop it up.
the blood?
And yeah.
Well, it
and,
just turned to
Yashiro would-
regular blood, and it just mixed with my mutilated arm, so I don't know how much you're gonna get out of it.
It doesn't matter. We just need a little bit. I think we have a doctor.
Yaxira?
And he...
Beckett, what's your passive perception?
Oh god. Where do we see my passive perception again?
It is not high.
It should be
I
on
think
like
it's-
the left of your character sheet on one of the tabs.
I think it's like 13.
Wait, no, it's ammo class.
Yeah, it's
that's
13. No, it's 12.
I may be blind, honestly.
Wait, can I
Do you
do
see it?
this?
Is it the 19?
What are we looking at?
My
Uh,
passive perception.
Oh. It should just
My
show right
passive-
beside your modifier, no?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 19, probably, yeah.
Okay, good enough.
Please stop touching
Yaxira,
this.
you proceed to say, we only need a little bit, we only need a small sample, and maybe your words stop because your thought process stops. Maybe something else, however you want to phrase it. The reason why you're stopped in your tracks is because you noticed something. Remember when I said there was also the cornfields to check out? The barn that you guys checked out is in front of the cornfields. And looking at the cornfields, all of the dirt and soil wrapping up some parts of the corn in the cornfield, or sorry, the wheat in the wheat fields, all seem to be pulsating with blood surrounding them. But don't, but don't, but don't.
We should. We need to go back to the others right now.
Yeah,
Keep whatever you have in.
Yeah, no,
Keep
I'm right
whatever
behind
you
you.
have in your hands and just run for it. I don't want to be here anymore.
But don't,
Mm-hmm.
but don't.
Yeah, but don't. I'm out of here. It's a trail of blood following me from my arm. They'll never know where to find us. I'm leaving a trail.
Wait, hold on. So where y'all running to now?
You guys, wherever you guys are.
Yeah,
I'm
what
still
you
kind of
can
like the
see-
town center area, I guess. Like I kind of was
I
close
was
by the house,
gonna-
but I wasn't like walking around the house like you guys were. So I'm still kind of out front.
The thing is, they went to the barns and technically the wheat field. What were you guys doing in the meantime?
Oh, I guess like I was sticking around the barn for the most part, but I was letting them do the exploration around it. I don't know if I
That's-
would have noticed them go off to the wheat field though.
No.
So I don't know if I know
So
that.
I got you. You're getting a bit confused. So the thing is, that's why I was asking. These two basically went to the barns to open up the barns, while you all were
Mhm.
looking at the farm. Sorry, well, not whilst, but like you guys, Rodax. I don't know about John specifically, but we're looking at that of the homes.
Oh,
At first,
okay. I see.
they're a little bit separated, so that's why I was asking earlier if you guys had who all was checking out the barns.
Okay. Well, I guess now we have at least I have kind of looked around the house and stuff, and if I was busy doing that, then I guess I would try to find where the other ones went. Then, so I guess I'm kind of like trying to look around town for them now. Shit.
There, I will mention before, there was also technically there was the crops that you could have checked out too, which I will tell you would have revealed the same information, but there was also the tents that you guys didn't check out.
I guess I'll head to the tents then, and I'll kind of try to be paying attention, see if I see the rest of the group, kind of when I'm walking as I'm walking over there, maybe. But
Yeah.
I'll assume they could take care of themselves.
Since it all happened pretty decently fast, I'd say by the time that you would get to the tents, you could probably notice a freaked out Yaxira and Beckett. John, I'm assuming you're with Rodex.
I was gonna say, since nobody's paying attention, and John does think that he's better than literally everyone here,
Okay.
um, he was gonna look at the one dude that nobody could really interact with. Just examine him while he was having his mental breakdown.
What dude?
Right, I was like, there was somebody here. Wait, did I miss that?
Wait, did I miss
If you're talking about the spirits, that's something only Rodax saw, because it was in the spiritual realm.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
I
that's-
probably didn't hear the part where it was the spirit bit. My bad. Yeah, no, then John's with Rodax.
All right. The scene's up to y'all.
Okay, so I guess as we're making to the tent area, or when we get to tell where our tents are, so do we see the running Yaxira and Beckett coming from, I guess, the fields is where they were at, the cornfields or whatever?
Barn.
Okay, yeah. I guess we'll see y'all coming from the cornfields, and Rodax will say, what did you all find?
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. You'll
Y-
notice just
Why?
his arm bloody.
You can see that while they were running back at them, that Yashira was just like dumping out all the water in her pouch before giving that to Beckett and just turning back to see what's happening behind them.
Oh, we may have like fucked up massively. It's the jury's still out on it, but I'm pretty sure we messed up. We may have fed like a blood demon, my blood. Just throwing it out there. Ooh.
Yet
At least
again, you're incompetent. That's called
Yeah,
the
yeah,
problem
yeah.
for us all.
I can't spell the word, so I don't know what it means. But the wheat field is definitely there's something in the wheat field and it's moving. So I don't know if we should stick around much longer.
Oh well, prepare for a nasty fight.
Do you have any healing, by
How
the
do
way?
you?
Rodax will shake his head, kind of like I can't believe this kind of motion, and then he'll walk towards the wheat field.
How do? No, don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Could you heal me
How
first?
do you?
I'm down for a fight.
Rodax is just
How
gonna
do you
keep walking towards this wheat field.
How do you feel about sentient blood tentacle worms?
It didn't feel too good. I got a
It
little
all
of it.
dies the same.
Okay.
And he's just gonna go find whatever monster is in this wheat field.
I don't think I have anything to mend you up with me.
He's gonna put his arm on your shoulder. He's gonna look at you and go, "Well, it was nice knowing you while it lasted, I guess."
Did you put your bloody arm?
No, the metal one.
Oh, the heavy one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yashiro just goes like so.
It's not that heavy. I'm taking most of the weight. Come on now.
Broski, she has negative strength stats.
When this is all over, I don't know what I was gonna say. Let's go.
if we survive this, the next drink goes on me.
I will drink to that. We're definitely gonna die though. Where's John, by the way?
John's right with y'all. I don't think he followed me into the field, so you know.
Oh.
Yeah. So, with you guys having approached Rodax, John just looks up, considering Beckett's fucking huge as well. I'm literally right here.
Would Tools be too mad if we let Rodax die? Like, we don't have to tell him we let him die, but like, if he goes into the field by himself and dies, is that on us?
We do
Then-
not let him die.
Just... How pulsating is the cornfield right now?
I don't know. You'd have to go to the cornfield.
No,
How
don't
pulsating
say
is
it
this
like
cornfield
that.
I'm walking in? Because I'm in
Oh,
the cornfield.
so we
So I
can't see
wanna
the
know.
pulse. The cornfield is
Okay.
pulsating from where
I
we're
know when you're going there, Odex, but I'm trying to see if John is also going there.
I will follow Rodax.
Yeah, I will stick with Beckett because
We're gonna die.
she does not want to leave anyone behind.
God's gonna follow behind the rest of the party. Give or take a good 20 feet from him and Beckett. Or Axira, whichever one's further behind.
Yashiro would probably be like Rodax, Beckett, Yashiro. Basically.
So when Rodax gets to that of the corn wheat fields, I'm just gonna say it's a mixture of both. Of the corn wheat fields, you, Rodax, notice from what they've been saying pretty much that when you look down and look at that of the soil, you see that of pulsating blood that is kind of almost looked like it's like around the stem, like it's almost like curled up around the stems of the of all the like fields of corn and wheat, as well as just kind of like in different parts of the soil, almost as if the entirety of the soil and the land itself was infected.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Is it doing anything besides just pulsing?
Nope.
The pulse is coming from a specific spot, though.
Nope. It's coming
Oh, is it
from
coming?
all of it.
Oh, is it coming from everywhere? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. F it. Let's go back. Let's look back into the astral plane again. What do I see?
I'm gonna say I don't think that there's anything here that would actually help you. I don't think there's anything that you would specifically see.
Oh, okay. So nothing looks different looking into the spirit plane. All right. Uh, I guess I would try to see if I can get to the like wherever the pulse is coming the strongest. I guess I know you say it's kind of all around me, but like I don't know if it seems to be coming stronger from a certain location or something.
I can tell you right now, there is not. It is literally just you looking at the cornfields. It's just like it's all within the soil, and they all just kind of like boom, boom, like it's just pulsing from all of them, like every parts, and it's kind of almost like they all pulse in sync, but it's not quite in sync.
So am I in the cornfield yet?
If you're wanting to walk in the cornfields, I'm telling you before you fully walk in, this is
Oh,
what
okay.
you
Well,
see.
oh, I thought I was in the cornfields, walking the cornfields. What am I doing? Walking the cornfields. I don't care about no pulsing if I'm not in it yet.
You walk into the thick cornfields, and you pretty much can't really see too much. Like it's like these are tall cornfields to where it's like even being in them, you really just kind of see more corn and more of the pulsating blood below on the soil floor. It would be as
Okay.
if you were just like mindlessly wandering around.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna at least walk a decent amount into the cornfield. Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, and then I wanna this right. Yeah. I wanna cast spike growth just around. Basically, it causes spikes to just start erupting from the ground, and then the area becomes like difficult terrain for creatures that move in it. Just in case there's maybe like because if the pulse is coming from the ground, then maybe there's like something in the ground or underground, whatever. So
You use spike growth, and proceeding to see as some parts kind of almost pierce that of the blood, and overall using it to just kind of have kind of maybe you're checking the area, maybe you're just trying to overall mess with some of the different parts of these blood like vessels of sort on the ground, and it seems as if these spikes that grow up proceed to be normal until you see that of blood proceeds to kind of curl up from those roots as well, proceeding to also surround these different spikes.
oh,
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and break concentration because that looks weird.
You proceed to break concentration, yet it does not seem to disappear.
Oh,
Oh.
well now.
Um.
Wait, is this
Rodax,
my
buddy,
spell?
you
What the
good
fuck?
in there?
Yeah, that's the spell. Look.
Oh, okay. That's okay. The fuck? Thought that was you did this. I was like, wait, is this my spell? I was like,
Beckett, I don't think you should get any closer if the blood in the ground is doing the same thing as the blood in the barn. Given your arm.
I was gonna say, if I turn,
Oh no.
definitely kill me. But I also feel like we shouldn't split up. And he's already in the
What, the spell?
cornfield by himself.
I mean, I do not have any visible, so they can't enter my bloodstream. Hopefully by that logic, so I'll see what I can do from closer up. And Yashiro would just walk up to Rodax in case something happens. Mental support! Yay!
Y'all
Hey, John,
followed
who do you think's gonna
y'all
die
followed
first?
Rodax in earlier?
They did.
No,
Oh,
we
they
followed
didn't.
Rodax, but not into the field.
Oh, okay. Well, no, they didn't.
Then
I thought they
I-
followed me into the field.
I was gonna say y'all would have lost him then.
Oh shit, okay.
I said these are thick fields. Like this is the type of
Rodax?
if
How
you're not
tall are these fields? I'm like
30
11
feet,
feet tall.
Wait,
Up?
30 feet up.
My God, this is a forest, not a field. Hold on a second, man. Wait a minute.
wait.
These are trees. These
I
are
was-
stalks. Like what?
I was waiting
Um,
for y'all to check out the fields for a reason.
Yeah, but like we shouldn't have to say we're looking at the fields to see cornfields 30 feet tall, though. My God, I feel like that's it's an obvious thing you mentioned about these cornfields. Like what?
Hey man, nobody said that they were taking a look. So that's all I'm saying.
How did don't have to take a look to see 30-foot tall stalks?
I close my eyes.
Sorry,
I
sorry,
go
I'm
into
sorry,
the
I'm sorry.
cornfield.
Right?
No,
Like-
no. I would like to start a fire.
Like, oh my God.
Not setting
Wait.
fire to the cornfield. Don't get me wrong. Don't jinx my words. I'm gonna set fire to some wood that's lying around, not the field, just so we can make smoke that maybe Rodox can see, despite the field being like 30 feet tall.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I get
love how-
close to the field, like I'm not saying like if I'm like on the edge, like do I feel any weird things going on?
What does the ground do when Beckett would get close?
I'm about to get 2 metal arms.
So here's the thing that might make a little bit more sense as you get closer to it now. Because the thing about it is these cornfields, wheat fields, however it would be, didn't seem as big at first. Considering the fact that when Becca gets closer, it's a weird type of growth that seems to have happened. As it grows a few feet taller around wherever Beckett is. Maybe the stench of blood could be a reason.
So you're saying like the immediate corn, wheat, whatever you want to call it around me, grows past 30 feet.
Not specifically. Not every part is like 30 feet. It's getting up to 30 feet though.
Gotcha.
Like that's
Yeah,
like a part that like is an example of was a bit smaller but grows up to 30 feet now.
Gotcha. The growth is noticeable.
Yes.
Cool. Then I'm gonna back up. I don't think me going in the field is a good idea.
What happens if you cut down the weed?
That's a good idea. I'll just
Thank
take
you.
the sword off my back and then I'll go and try to cut some of the wheat.
You cut off a big stalk. You now have a
Can I-
big wheat stalk
Ooh.
that is
Can
covered
I-
in blood.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh. So, like, is the wheat bleeding or is it just covered in blood?
No, because it's like the bottom part is covered in blood because it was being wrapped around by these pulsating blood vessels.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's not
So, question about the corn of the the seeds of the wheat. Is it also large? Do we solve world hunger?
Potentially, if you're willing to feed this to people.
The children will be hungry, I think.
If
Yeah, same.
can I hold it near my arm? Does it like do any? Does it react in any way?
Why would you do that? No.
So
For penny
anyways,
and per pound.
the
Okay.
the stalk proceeds to start to wrap itself around your arm and now starts to be growing off of your arm.
Ah, fuck.
2 metal arms incoming.
Dude, for real. Yachi, can I borrow your chakra again? And then I start hacking again.
Because this is heftier, by the way, and a bigger stalk that you would have to get out of your arm, that would be 30 points of damage.
Can I rage right before I do this?
Rage will not help you, sir.
Not even to take half damage?
No.
Okie dokie. That kid's looking pretty fucked up.
Okay, so I do want to ask, and just to check, am I like physically damaged or in danger in any way as I'm going through this field?
Nope.
Okay, just want to make sure
Okay.
nothing has like
Mm.
physically happened to me or anything. Okay.
Nope, but you have given the quote unquote wheat forest here some more plants.
Yeah, there's like a weird spike thing happening. It's whatever, Don't worry about it. There's like a weird spike thing going now.
Okay. This is.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near this field anymore. I gotta be honest with you.
So
What happens if we step the ground? There's a rune style.
stab. Nothing happens.
Wait, you say you stab the ground? Oh, you just stab the ground. Okay.
Nothing happens. Okay. Okay.
Any ideas, John?
With what? The liquid?
I mean, just really in general.
No.
Hmm.
Genuinely none at all. I don't deal with whatever this is.
Okay. So
they're just
I
a
made the
few
fire.
growing plants, man. Come on.
Okay, so I made the fire because of smoke. But what happens if we burn the failed blood vessels? Whatever.
I don't know. Is that what you're doing?
Presumably, it gets into our lung.
But like.
Or it gets snuffed out because it's still, fresh.
It is still snowing.
Okay. Okay.
It's still snowing.
Also, can we talk about something just real quick? So we go back to our earlier point of coming here, right? It was a twofold thing. It was to find people to help with the kids, which is obviously a no-go, and then it was to try to figure out the dead people coming back to life, which also is a no-go, seeing as how there's no dead people in this town. Correct?
Wait.
What I'm thinking, well, just let me finish. What I'm thinking is all those people walked into this cornfield, got all their blood sucked, and there's definitely some monster in the middle.
My thought was, what if whatever the fuck is wrong with this blood is inside of those bodies that keep returning?
So if I let this plant take me, I can potentially not die.
Actually, you know
I'm
what?
pretty
I do have an
sure.
idea. John's gonna look at Rodax. Rodax is like pretty tall, yeah, about as tall as a cornfield, maybe a bit taller.
No, because the cornfields are 30 feet tall.
30 feet tall, yeah. We don't know
Oh.
where Rodex is. Rodex is
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
We
right,
have
true.
no idea where he is. He's
He's
100%
fucking
lost in
vanished.
this cornfield.
He's fucking
Uh,
vanished. 30 feet tall. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is, whatever is wrong with this blood is taking over the bodies and potentially, and that's just hypothesis. I don't think you would be back at anymore if you would let them take over, because the soldiers back there also didn't seem like real people anymore.
Well, they
Wait,
had sentience.
have either of you tried cutting this?
It's become pretty clear to me that I should get nowhere near any of that if I want to keep my already mangled arm.
And
Like,
John
I'm
just
pretty sure I
looks at
can see
Yakshira.
bone.
Um, I can try to. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And she looks at Beckett's arm, knowing that perhaps there is something worse than that. Sure, let's try cutting.
Cutting what?
Yeah,
Cutting
Cutting
what?
the stalk, maybe? Corn stalk?
I mean,
You already did.
tried cut.
Oh,
you-
that's true.
How about cutting the blood vessels?
In my arm, yeah, I cut them too.
Not those. Those are not important. The ones growing through the field.
Why don't you just cut another stalk down? Okay, how about this? What if we took a stalk with us back to be investigated?
Yeah, but we still need Rodax.
Well, I'm not saying we just up and leave right now. I'm just saying when we go back, we take a stalk with us. Also,
You
how
thought
are we
about
gonna
it.
find him?
Have I still not ran into anything in here?
No.
It's fucking
Damn it.
It is quite literally in your definition a forest that is quite difficult to navigate.
Yeah, but I'm assuming what.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I am going to roar.
Roar.
You make a roar that is hearable by Yaxira and Beckett. And John is here.
But not much.
Is that good or bad?
The field is right next to the barn we were first in, right?
Yes, it's right in front of it.
I would like to try to climb on the barn. And she shouts, if she makes up the climb safely, try shaking whatever the fuck is near you so we can see where you are in the field. That's my plan. That's all I have.
So, two things
Monkey.
here. One, Rodax, you make a roar. I'm assuming you're trying to make a roar to notice if there's any creatures around.
I'm trying to attract whatever he said was in here to me. Because I'm tired of trying to find it.
I can tell you make a roar and nothing happens. There's no reaction.
Oh my god. Nothing in here.
This
Got me
is
in here for nothing.
unnerving.
Yaxira, you proceed to get on and proceed to try. You're about to yell out whatever you're about to yell. You still can. But I'm going to tell you, if you look closer, you notice that there are more of these claw marks that proceed to seem to see. They look like they head towards that of the cornfield, as well as in different areas going out of the cornfields.
Oh. That's concerning. Beckett? You remember those claw marks?
Yeah, what's up?
They're moving.
Do you mean like the thing that's making them is moving, or like the actual marks themselves are moving?
The marks? No.
I just said that there were
More.
marks pretty much going. It looks like there are marks going towards, as well as marks going out of the cornfield, as if like they just look like that's wherever whatever made these things are headed.
So okay, so like they're moving to like those claw marks look like they have been moving towards the field from whatever is making them, but also away. So if the thing that is causing those claw marks is in the field, we really should try to get Rodax out of there soon.
Okay, Yaxira. Remember how I have nothing but good plans? I have
You
another
don't
plan.
have. Okay, what's your plan this time?
Okay. Well, one, we get Rodax out. We can yell, we do whatever to get him to get, like, come in our direction. But if the thing leaves the field, which we see marks that it does, what if we use myself as bait? I leave a trail of blood from the crops to the middle of the town, and then we wait to ambush it.
You know this could kill you, right?
Yes, but you'll buy me 2 drinks after it's done instead of 1, so it'll make up.
I love all of these plans, but I will have to ask Rodax to either give me a nature or survival check.
About time. Okay.
I see no flaw in this plan.
There, 25. No, 23. I don't know why I misread that. 23.
So, I'm not telling you by any means that you're lost in these fields, but you're pretty much losing yourself in these fields, trying to search for wherever is out here, being told there's a creature out here, yet seeing nothing, until you stumble upon something. It is now no creature around by any means, but it seems to be some type of pit in these cornfields.
Say a kit? What?
A pit. Hold on. Just give me a second.
Oh, pit. Pit. Okay, like a hole. Gotcha.
A pit in these cornfields here.
Oh, shoot.
It's still pretty thick all around, but I'm just more so doing this for representation. That there are a lot more of the stench of blood around here, actual bones now it seems around here, as well as the pit. And the reason why I'm saying it as a pit and not just this black area is because it looks like it's a pit that goes deeper down underground.
Oh, yeah. I figured that. Yeah, okay. About time we jumping in the hole. About time I find something.
He said, I don't need the party. I'm all going. Do.
Jules is gonna be so pissed we got his friend killed.
First of all, I'm not dying to whatever this is.
Not
Deeper,
yet.
deeper down this
Not at
pit,
all.
you notice something. Is maybe the top part of it might have been more creature-like made. You're not quite sure, but you going down into the pit seems to be of a more structured like area, some type of stone, more stony like area down in the pit, where you can see a couple of things. Um, what seems to be dozens of bodies piled up together in that of what seems to be like a cage, a couple of different cages. Uh, these couple of different cages don't seem to have anything but the stench of death around them, except for one person that seems to still live.
I'll go to the one cage that
Eh,
seems to still have a living person.
Um, as well as I will mention another thing, you also do see a bunch of what looks to be like papers, maybe research papers. You see a couple desks and books in one
Oh,
area,
there's
some syringes and um, basically chemical like supplies.
okay, okay. Um, First I'll get okay. I'll kind of notice all that, kind of make a comment, say like, seems I found their doctor's little hiding place that they spoke of, and I'll kind of go to the person who seems to still be alive, um, and I'll kind of see if I can get them up, wake them up or whatever.
Going over them, they are awake, but they seem broken. You hear them whisper to themselves over and over again, different kind of phrases of it, but in the general gist, they say to themselves, "They said Noxus needed stronger soldiers."
There, it is all right. Let's
He,
get you out of here and somewhere safe.
yeah, he looks very twitchy, very much malnourished. Essentially, he looks like one of these other dead bodies here that hasn't died.
I will kind of grab the man. I'll kind of like honestly just kind of sink him on my shoulders. Um, I guess man, I don't know what the I'll grab whatever papers and journals and things seem to still be in one piece, like readable.
Yep.
Kind of put those in my like, sack or knapsack, whatever. Basically, kind of whatever travel sack I have. I'm not gonna bother trying to read them. I'm not a science kind of person, so. But I'll grab whatever seems like readable, put that together, and then I'll proceed to try to get out this hold.
Um, for the one, are you still on top of the barn,
Mhm.
Yoxira?
Yes.
You proceed to you proceed to see there seems to be more scratch marks made. You're not quite sure exactly when, but you had looked away and there seemed to be more.
Wait, so the scratch marks appeared without like any auditory sounds.
And that of as that of Rodax proceeds to come out of the hole with that of this person uh somewhat alive, uh Rodax, you have the sense of, I don't want to say you don't specifically feel fear slash dread, but you would have that feeling of something is here as you proceed to turn to see the opposite side of this hole, something that is approached from out of these cornfields.
Um,
I will kind of, as I climb out the hole, I'll put the man down And then I'll kind of tell him, stay close by, but out of the way. Something's here.
Yep, I'm just trying to get the picture here. Aha. And as with, because I also wanted to mention it with like that of it still having the light snow around, it seems that from the opposite side, quite a big creature proceeds to come out. Not more lengthy than big, I should say, but big enough to where there's a reason maybe why these corn stalks have grown so big. As you proceed to look, you see that of quite a big creature, one you could guess to only be that of some type of forest or some type of snow-like reindeer, with that of blood curled all around different parts of its body, yet looking to be humanoid. You're not quite sure what to make, what to like specify it as, other than a monster potentially. This big like creature, you can see the blood pulsing around, not just that of the entirety of its body, as all four of its eyes stare at you. You see that, you can hear that of the badum badum from all of the blood around in the different parts of the soil. This creature, I can only say, looks hungry, is how I would put it. And with that, though, I think is a perfect time to end today's session.
Dang.
With the one to go.
For reasons that I feel like would go on for way too long tonight, I feel like it's definitely a good time to end. So with that, we will see what happens here next time.
What you mean? I'm about to two-tap this thing. What you mean go on for a long time?
If you face it, man.
You think about be dead. What you mean?
All right, everybody. See you next time.
This thing,
Goodbye.
I solo this thing. This thing don't do nothing.